Hello, 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 John Mason. How is everybody? Hope you all well. And I hope tomorrow, November 2nd, if you're living in Pennsylvania, you get out there and vote. That's the mightiest weapon a citizen has to affect a change in their communities. And there are, alas, forces out there trying to prevent people from voting. I'm thinking a lot about the voter restriction laws that have been recently passed in Texas and Georgia, and some rumblings in Pennsylvania. And these are in Republican legislatures, Republican-dominated legislatures. They know perfectly well that they and their agenda can't succeed in a popular election. So they do everything they can to keep people from voting. Now, in the Georgia situation, one of the new laws is you can't serve food and water to people standing in line in the hot sun for maybe an hour or two to vote. These are elderly people that must be resisted. But the Republicans and their corporate donors have to rely on deluded foot soldiers. In today's Philadelphia Inquirer, there are two articles. One on election officials being terrorized because they wouldn't certify, that guy was the winner of the presidential election, even though he clearly was not. They don't give up. And the Republicans are going to keep the agitation going. And election officials, including the Republican City Commissioner Al Schmidt, the city commissioners in Philadelphia, are in charge of the voting system. He received death threats on him, his wife, and his kids, including his address. A Republican. And also, school board members have been harassed constantly by people. They were organized by the corporate dark money groups and their activists and their paid henchmen. And they terrorize school board members, even death threats, over such issues as COVID-19 restrictions and vaccination, and that new evil boogie person, critical race theory, which they don't know what the hell it is. Those are the pillars. Those are the three pillars of Republican dominance anymore. Big money spending, restrictions on voting, and terror. That's what these guys are, terrorists. And don't call them just irate citizens. They're organized. There's some serious corporate donors behind them. As a matter of fact, tomorrow, November 2nd, I will serve as an election board member, helping to set up the voting machines and help people to vote and count the votes and take down the machines. I'm proud to do this. I'm stepping up. I urge you, do not let anybody terrorize you out of your right to vote. They're not that many people. They're powerless. They're gutless. They're weak. Their only argument is the gun. They are not at all the majority. Hell, they're even just a minority of a minority. And they are not going to terrorize us out of our right to vote. And they are not going to dictate to us how policy is. See, that is the conservative mindset. The school bully, seeing his power diminish, tries to reassert his power over the weaker kids in the playground. That's all it is. Like I said, we will stand up to them by getting out there and voting. We can do it. We can beat these bastards. Okay, and on that cheery note, commercial time. My novel, Soldier of the Cross, is still out there. The word is spreading about it. You can find it on ansd.com. But I must put on a plug for it to support Amazon workers in their organizing. And the company is using their usual tricks of the captive audience meeting where the workers are fed all kind of anti-union propaganda. But they're not being deterred. The struggle goes on. Support Amazon workers in their fight for a union. And I must now talk up one of my favorite small businesses. Hemperific. It's a lovely little CBD store on 15th and Snyder in South Philadelphia, and they got the loveliest, nicest collection of CBD candies and gummies and flour, lip balm, dog treats. Look them up. Hemperificllc.com. And I shall now talk up my beloved career coach, Michelle Snow. Michelle will help you as you develop your professional career or small business. She'll counsel you, she'll let you know what you're doing right, where you need work, and help you network with other small entrepreneurs and professionals. Look her up, please. growwithsnow.com. Okay, cats and kittens, the fight is on, and we're in it to win it, and we will win it. And we will win it. Take care and get out to vote. Bye.